There are a lot of things changing for hill country farmers, whether it be meeting environmental requirements or export requirements. And I think if you seek out help and perhaps get in before legislation forces you to do things, I think you'll be really delighted with the results.
Hi, we're Graham and Sue Mackintosh. We've been farming here at Putorino since 1974. It's about halfway between Napier and Moira and Northern Hawke's Bay.
This is a family farm and we have our son Cherie, his wife and children living and working on the farm. On our farm we have a variety of contours from very steep hill country to rolling to some very nice flats which we were able to crop. Cyclone Bowler really convinced us that something needed to be done.
We identified 5 catchment areas that all had running water in them, and we knew that we had to do something about them.
From the early 80s we began working with the Regional Council to help with fencing, and we were shown how to plant poles and protect them. This property was largely underdeveloped, large paddocks and a lot of scrub.
A third of the place had manuka, scattered manuka of some description. Now we're at the stage where we're actually planting manuka at times, so that's how it's really changed.
We know now that if we hadn't addressed this and planted trees and protected the areas, we would have huge gorge systems running through our farm.
Hi, I'm Zoe and I'm a catchment advisor for the Hawke's Bay Regional Council. Part of my job is helping farmers to manage their highly erodible land, and what I do is I pop out on farm and I provide technical and financial assistance to help them manage their marginal land and make sure that it fits into their farming systems. Poplar and willow poles have been the Hawke's Bay Regional Council's bread and butter as far as a soil conservation tool for many years. Poplars and willows grow really quickly and they have large root systems which aid in mitigating the erosion. And in this sort of pumice country, that's something that's really important, as we can see from the big gully systems that came through the Mackintosh's farm back in Bowler. You're still able to graze the land, farmers can use them for shade and shelter for their stock, and during a drought they're able to be pollarded for extra fodder.
Today you've seen that we're 45 minutes planting. There was 25 poles in the ground, sleeves on, and in the next week or so the rest of the 150 poles will be planted, and we've been planting sometimes up to 250 a year. We intend to do that until we've covered the whole area.
The Hill Country Erosion Fund allows us to get trees into the ground with all these additional benefits to the farmers' farming system and help them achieve their goals a little bit quicker. Situated just out of Hastings, we have a large poplar and willow nursery, and without the help of the Hill Country Erosion Fund, we wouldn't have been able to upgrade and expand that area. The aim is to get more poplar and willows out onto farms across the region and to service as many farmers as we can.
In the holidays we have little gangs of grandchildren that come up and do planting. They really enjoy it and we love having them involved. And when these young people grow up, they'll be able to come home to the farm and see their trees and hopefully show their future generations of what a little bit of work in early years can achieve.
I love working with all of my farmers, and I think you'll find that they take their role as custodians of the land very seriously. They know that the work that they're doing today is intergenerational and it'll be there for their children and grandchildren to enjoy in the future. I think it is fair to say that the Mackintoshes have definitely left their legacy stamped into the side of these hills for years to come.